Hello, friends. How are you all doing today? It is I, TIFreak, getting ready to tackle some more Genshin Impact. Making sure all my noises are being made properly and where they're supposed to be being made at. Looks like everything's good in terms of what OBS sees, so let's hope that's the case. But how are you doing on this fine Wednesday? Got my bottles of water. Got the stupid cat roaming around because he being dumb today. He being really stupid. Aren't you? Yeah, I'm talking about you. What do you think about that? I know, it's terrible. Alright, so, if you're not aware, new banner dropped. Which, I mean, if you're watching Genshin at all, you'll understand that the new waifu, Maiko? Anyway. She dropped. We got her. First pull. First 10 pull. We got her. Nope, that's the wrong button. I will figure this out. I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long day. I went ahead and ascended her to where I could. Sadly, we gotta go get the stupid dragon things. I'm really not looking forward to that. It may not be that bad. May not be that difficult. But we have to do that. I also... Yeah, we now have a C6 Toma, so that puts me up to 16 or 17 characters now that I have that are C6. It's a little crazy. But, yeah, you know, it's been kind of, kind of fun. I need to, work on... I think I gave her the better the weapons that I've got. Because of the elemental mastery. Yeah, I don't think I really have much else better besides this one because of the elemental mastery. So, but right now we need to work on getting her ascension materials and grinding that out, plus pretty much everybody else's. So yeah, that'll be something we'll get around to. Got my daily claim from their website. What notices do we have to get out of the way? Okay, event. Uh-oh. Did we just lock it? There we go. Seemed like it was locked up there for a second. Okay, so we got all them things out of the way. We do have the BP now reset, ready for us to tackle. Have not unlocked this yet. I'll wait until tomorrow, probably, because I get paid. I need to make sure I got money in the bank, you know. But it's not a problem. Whatever we get done here, it's, you know, I can come back and reclaim all this stuff. So, not a huge issue. Daily missions, log in. Alright, we are on a roll. So, first things first, let's knock out the 4 dailies. At the inn. Snap, crackle, pop. Goes the neck. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to make that specific noise, but it did. Is this going out and destroying the Healy Troll encampment? Yep. Okay, we can do that. Let's do this. Hello. Hello, hello. Down that way. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. We're just a gliding. There's a pesky little slime plant thingy over there. We'll kind of leave it alone. Check the suspicious location. I mean, I can't pick up a few berries and stuff on the way. Boy. Hey, you backhanded me with this freaking axe. Hey, we're recharged here. Let's do this.
Don't blink.
I think we were stuck on a plank.
Speed of light.
Ow, he sounded upset. Okay, anything else? Don't see anything. Let's head back to the inn. Yeah. She's gotta be an echo. Okay. Takes care of that. What's next? Why hit rocks? Wandering in the wilderness, some of them are geo-enhanced. Oh boy. Let's heck and go. Oh, got a little bit of a journey. It's fine. We'll whoop them. This way. And in case you missed the last time we played a bit of Genshin Impact, we are now world... Well, actually, I need to fight that anyway. We are world level 7. Oi, I should move.
Don't blink. Allow me.
Why did I pick that one?
Born of ice and frost. Incoming. Hey.
Hi, cycling? How the heck are you, friend? Thank you for the hydration redeem. Water is always a good thing to have. Plenty of. Geo-enhanced, huh? Ooh, seek some core lapis over there. Don't I have enough of that already? I do not. Let's go ahead and bring Beidou. Or we could bring Noelle out now. I'm good. What's on Genshining today? We are pursuing... well, honestly, nothing 100% particular.
Oh, how exciting!
Well, that was cute. We're gonna try and knock out our dailies real quick. We, of course, need to do our BP point stuff, because that's important. And what's this?
You gonna learn today?
Oh, God. Guess I got that turned down a little bit. Hi, Pure. Come up here and grab this real quick.
Someone needs
Where'd I see it?
assistance.
I saws it. There it is. Need like 3 more of these. Hi, Moo. Actually, she's probably going to be one of my better ones to hit her with. A little closer. Oh, I destroyed it? Nice! Well, I was hoping to hit him with that a little bit, but...
No stone unturned. Don't blink.
How was Moo today? Would you get off the fence?
Speed of light. Hey!
Leave the slime. I have to! I have to beat the slime. Tell your slime friends to stop being enemies.
Born of ice and frost. Rest and rebuild. Nowhere to hide.
Whoa, he come in like a hurricane.
Don't blink.
Oh, I kind of expected the Claymore to do a little more damage than that. Oh, she got interrupted.
Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Speed of light. Hey!
Aw, we missed. Doing okay? Glad to hear it, friend.
Don't blink.
Other than the severe exhaustion my body is decidedly going through because of work. Hey, dude, I'm doing pretty good myself.
Speed of light. Hey!
Okay, so there's somebody up there that seems rather upset at me.
Agenda.
Holy crap, that took out most of his health.
Healthy, but we're way behind schedule.
That's impressive. Any other things that I can get while I'm here? No, all my marked core lapis stuff is down there, but that's okay. Let's see, go to this one. So, Moo, you managed to get your Maiko, right? Wait, there we go. And what about you, Pure? Did you get your luck on the 10 pull? How much did it cost you? Defeat 13 opponents. Oh, took 90 wishes. Ouch. I am so sorry, Moo. If I could have passed on some of my luck to you, I would have happily done so. Oh crap! Why are you out here? He's gone. Ooh, free stuff! Saving from after Hu Tao? Nice. I mean, not really, but... That is insane. 180 because of the next 2 Tau? Yeah. Oh, switch.
Next on the agenda.
Ah, you got hit by an exploding flower. Do we know when the next 2 Tau banner is by chance, or are we just kind of guessing at that? I may have that turned up just a little loud.
Speed of light.
Wait, did I seriously just walk across that without taking any damage?
Born of ice and fog.
Ah, there you are. God, I love Ganyu's ability. Her use of the bow is intense. I spent a little in between Tao and Miko, and that's when I got Jean. Aw, lucky duck. She is one of... is it 2 or 3 characters that I want? I need Jean and Klee for sure. Can't remember if there's any other lady characters that I'm missing out on. Oh, heck, that's quite a ways out there. Oh, highly dangerous.
To de-stress.
I don't have a character under 80, do I? No? I wonder why it thinks everything's highly dangerous here when I'm whooping everybody.
Schedule.
Ooh, shiny rocks. Says that for you too. Look at all the shiny. Anything new happen? Other than new wife that dropped. Otherwise, no. Don't think anything else of substance. Wait a minute. You're gonna make me fight this thing over the water? Ouch, he hit the ground hard.
We're way behind schedule.
Holy crap, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Then we have all this food.
Next on the agenda. Speed of light. Hey!
Get out of the water so I can do actual damage.
Don't wait. Steady as stone.
Or this does more.
Right. Someone needs assistance. Right.
No, get back up there. If I pull this off just right. Jeez. Shatta. I love good cheese. It cost 160 to 108 fates for me to get an event banner 5-star. Aw. Well, that's definitely no good. Makes the game a little less fun. Okay, I think we're done with our dailies, so let's go knock out the Adventurers Guild. Let's go punch him in the nose. I'ma punch him in the schnoz.
I'll catch up. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commission.
See, I really want to do some more pulls for Miko, but
then please feel free to chat as long as you'd like.
My only problem is I already have everybody else that's on the banner maxed out. So, do I spend the gems to get more of her, or
Ad Astra Abyss?
Just not sure. I don't know if there's a good answer there. Get my free food real quick. Zuma. Oh, I need to go get my boost of foul. Want more official. Well, I pulled her on the first banner, and I realized I didn't get any more constellation things for her. Yeah, she was already maxed out apparently, and I had no idea. I didn't pay any attention to the fact that I had Fischl already at C6. So apparently she's pretty good, right? I think.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
C6 is very good. Well, good to know. I mean, granted, my eventual goal is to get them all maxed out, at least level-wise, at talents and all that fun stuff. Whether it actually happens or not, we'll see. That's a lot of grinding. She's the character I have with the most damage. You know, honestly, I think Sucrose is probably my heaviest hitting character that I don't utilize enough anymore. There we go. One still escapes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Thank you, Pierre. Yeah, they didn't know what the hell just hit them. Let's see. I can't believe Timmy said that. I won't tell if you don't. Oh, so we need to use original resin again. Okay, okay. Defeat of bosses. God, I ain't done this in 2 weeks, so it's kind of hard to remember everything.
Should we really be off work this early?
Oh.
There is still a lot left to do. useful.
You know what? And I still haven't decided if Ganyu is going to be a good replacement for Rosaria or not for me, because I've had Rosaria going for a long, long time. And it's kind of a struggle not using her. Not gonna lie. Ooh, crystal flies. Gimme, gimme, gimme! Yes!
Next on the agenda.
There we go. Need to get back to Mondstadt and do some of those quick BP things. Just
Yeah!
got distracted again. Okay. Nothing. Got a little raw meat. Oh. See how well this works. I miss? Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did one roll? Ah. No? Did one of them only? Oh, no, it fell down there. You know, I don't typically let them dive like that. That is my... I like her dashing. Yes. I've never really let them dive in before. I usually just kind of float out to where I want to go. Huh? Little buddy, I think you're about to fall to your death. I didn't even do that! And I'm gonna get blamed by cycling. 2 of them just fell to their death. I did nothing cycling. I didn't even try to trigger them. I did nothing. More than a loss. Well, as long as you don't blame me for it, it wasn't my fault.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What? If you wanted any help with anything, willing to help. I appreciate that move.
Next on the agenda.
My treasure. But it's my treasure. Oh! This was Klee. I remember now. Grab the lamp grasses, and then we'll head back to Mondstadt real quick to knock out a couple of other BP items. Wow, that is a long song. Let's see, I don't need to craft, I need to cook.
Next on the agenda.
Did you know you can accidentally put this fire out? I did it once. Was a mistake. How many? We have 65 of those. Is there anything better we can cook? Decreases stamina depleted. Not done that before. Yeah, I healed, and it killed the fire, and I'm like, oh, hey, that happened. Oops. I ain't got hardly any ingredients for all these things. Restores 30 to 34%. I ain't got hardly any ingredients for. Might as well do a few of these, I guess. We just need 20, so. Here, may make a special dish. Hu Tao, suspicious dish. I'll have Rosaria make us a dish. You know, I actually hadn't since I got done with the BP point stuff. Oops. Thanks for reminding me. It's in this one. Teapot place. I did spend a little time adding a few extra buildings. I haven't done tons with it, but I added a little.
Maybe you're not used to...
Oh, neat. Yeah, we'll look at that later. Yeah, no, I ain't touched the daily coins in 2 weeks. So it'll be full. What cool thing can we make? Takes 8 of those. Sure. Everybody needs more Kitsune statues. Okay, there we go. Portable what? Portable stove. Ooh, neat. Sure, we'll have that. And trust rank. So, yeah, it's at 900. We ain't quite at the rank bonus yet, so meh. Meh.
If you ever have any
Yes,
questions...
yes. Precision modeling. Neat. That means more Prima Gems, I hope. Let's roll out of here. Back to Mondstadt. Yeah, I kind of forgot about my daily coin stuff. Transmute thing. Oh, is that in the crafting table? No, I don't think so. Ah.
We're way behind schedule.
Next to Teapot. Okay. I will take a quick gander here in just a moment. Da, 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 da. Ooh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and do those. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at those. Can do it weekly. Really? Oh, right. That glitch. Huh. So, did you know, while you have something in the forge, every time it creates and finishes or completes that one item, it resets your menus? See, I'm not, don't got my hands on the keyboard or up in the air. Resets it. Seems like a silly little bug.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate item for players.
Not for you. Really? Was placed within and converted into some other material. Must use elemental attacks to generate enough energy for the transmutation. Things undergoing a cycle.
If you lie on the ground,
I don't remember what this did. Quality 150 of above to initiate a transmutation. Okay. Guess we'll just use this. Like a berry? Oh, we can do food. Okay. Ah, you have to add to it. So... Aw, Pure, you're gonna get the wrath of cycling going. Once the process has been completed, you can immediately collect the transformed item.
feel the heartbeat of the no touching. Incoming. Hey! Thrust rebuild. And this leaves no stone unturned. Access denied. No touching. Don't blink.
Hey! We did a thing! Cycling. Not my fault the slimes die around me. You're not TI. Of course, of course. Holy cow, we got all sorts of cool stuff. Neat. Okay, what, we still need to do resin. Actually, do I have any of the condensed on me? Oh, I have all 5. That's less than optimal. Boom, ba-dum, 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 bum, boom. Oh. Hey. I nabbed it. I forgot that it puts you outside there. Dang it, TI Freak, what's wrong with you, boy? Thank you, Pure. Yeah, we'll just do this one. I forgot. Turns into left and right and back and forth, and meh, I don't like the controls. I hate the fact that the camera's locked. Missed me! Ha ha ha! No, what are you doing? Get back up there. No, see, I'm stuck. That did not work out very well. Whoops. Crap.
Next on the agenda.
Oh yes. Are you gonna make the grounds a pain in the butt again? You appear to be? I really don't like this boss that much. He's not that bad, not that hard. I just don't like the fact that he makes the ground difficult to be on. Shoot. Ow.
Don't blink. Hey.
Nice. Come on, get up there.
Speed of light. Hey. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink. We're waiting. Press receive it.
Come on, you can do this. We start taking a heck of a lot of damage there. Come on, go. Come to me.
Hold the line. Incoming. To the tape. Don't blink.
Really need to heal. You're gonna be mean again. Dang it. Stop it. Run, Ganyu. Run! The boss looks so cool.
I'm a little low on energy.
Wait. Are all the pathways like this now? That's bad. Nope. Oh well. That didn't work either.
Next on the agenda.
Ha ha ha! Oh, come on. No, get up there.
Leave it, born of ice and frost. Don't touch it. Speed of light.
This is not working out as well as I... Oh, hitting the wrong
Nowhere
button.
to hide. Allow me. Don't blink. Access denied.
Come on. Come on, get up there. No, no, get up there.
Speed of light. Hey. To the chase.
Come on. Are you freaking kidding me?
I'm a little low on energy. This is long overdue.
Oh. That's all it took. Oh, that's literally all it took. That was so bad. Gosh, I hate that one. Ooh, Dvalin's Plume. Character level up. 5-star energy recharge. It's not the greatest. I guess it's not terrible though. You know, makes me wonder how I stack up against the Pup. I know the ocean is a piece of cake. Oh, wait a tick. Wait a second. Probably should go do this first. Excuse me, Statue of Awesomeness. Need the healings. Okay, so who are we putting in the party? Cause do I want Beidou or do I want Rosaria? Though Hu Tao wouldn't be a bad one because you get Vaporize.
Send one, send them all.
Oh, and Hu Tao is now at full power. That's less than optimal as well. Boomer. Kinda wondering if I shouldn't replace Ganyu with Rosaria for now. Also, something else I'd really love to see with the characters is each one of them having different abilities when it comes to like swimming. Like Kokomi, she should be twice as fast as most of everybody else. Beidou should be slower. She's not made for swimming per se. She's on a ship all the time.
Prepare for hardship.
Kaya should just sink automatically. I don't like Kaya. I was not impressed with his story.
An assassin
Boy.
from our homeland.
Why are you coming up out of the ground like that? Can't we just be friends? And then you can give me the stuff and we don't have to fight each other? That would be
Pure
helpful.
water can take on many forms. In this way,
Squirrels!
shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Ma'am.
See? Hold the line. Don't blink. No touching. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of the crabs.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become
Can I
simply
heal? Heal! Thank you. BRB? Well, we will still be here, I hope. I think, possibly.
the power of water.
Come at me,
is
bro.
its ability to take any shape.
I said I don't like them.
All hail. Don't blink. Hey! Access denied. Speed of light. Hey! Get to the chase.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horror.
Can you give me 30 seconds? I'm gonna assume that's a no.
Born of ice and frost. We're way behind schedule. Don't blink.
Oh, that sneaky little devil.
Rebuild.
Get over here.
No touching.
Well, that didn't work. Get out of the water, get out of the water.
Next on the agenda, I can fix this.
That hurts a lot.
Hold the line.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
I'll swim. Ching, reheal, please, 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 please. As long as we don't get any more of them stupid swans.
Power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Okay, no swans.
Born of ice. Don't blink.
Oh yeah, right there. Whoa! What the heck was that?
Incoming. Hey! No touching.
It hurted a lot.
Hey!
As long as rain falls and rivers
Oh no 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 no!
flow, water will exist.
That's kind of a jerk move when they do that.
It's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
Okay, so nothing good really out of that except for the cleansing hearts, which Barbara needs? I think? Yes, and she needs a whole heck of a lot more of them.
As my big sister. Allow me.
Just hang out here for a second. Okay, so 2 of the bosses down. I know I can't do anything to Child. Like, I just get absolutely destroyed by him. Oh, wrong button.
Balance, but I think
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So the next one would be the puppy. We need to go that way. Okay, I know I'm going to want Hu Tao. Kokomi for sure for the healing aspect. And Ka-Ching so she gets the... Yeah, whichever one of them, the stat modifier she gets. I don't think Ganyu are going to be a very good pick for this one. So maybe Beidou? I really don't have any other good pyros at the moment. Well, no, that's not true. I have good pyros. They're just not leveled up and ready to go yet. I guess if I went after the Regisvine real quick, we could level her up to 70, but she's still... Actually, you know what? We're gonna go do that. Pyro Regisvine, where is thou? Moo, were you in need of any of this stuff, by the way? Do you need to do the weekly boss battles and stuff? party set up.
Come on, enough procrastinating.
Really the only one here that's not going to benefit me too well would be Hutao. And out of all honesty, she probably wouldn't be needed. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, we'll send in Sucrose.
I can do it.
She doesn't get enough TLC. Ah, to heck with it. We need Whopper flowers.
Thrust and rebuild. No touching. Next time.
No touchy. Oh, I missed.
Don't blink.
Quit fleeing.
Speed of light.
Oh, and she flies.
Hold the line. Incoming.
I wonder if this will get his attention. Really? It phased right through him again? There we go. Oh, come on, I fully Whoa, he exploded over there. I want to see... None of that now. Just want to keep shooting you.
We're way behind schedule.
Next on the agenda.
Crap. Baidu, I need you. Well, actually, I need Noelle. She's better at it.
I will protect you.
Is there any more? Oh, there's one over there. Cool. Alright, so what does that put me at? One more. Okay, that's not terrible. But we still need 6 of the max crystals there, and I need the electrohypostasis. Looks like at least 3 more times.
Someone needs assistance.
Right, we were going in with Sucrose, then we got distracted by Whopper flowers. Goldfish brain. I'm kind of surprised they haven't programmed something into where you take heat damage on top of taking the cold damage.
Absorption test. Stay clear. Animal test. 6 feet. Rebuild. Don't blink.
Way to go! We are absolutely kicking this thing's butt.
No touching. Don't blink.
God, we had...
Nowhere to hide.
There we go. Holy crap, get out of there. way she don't die the next time immediately.
Speed of light. Incoming. Cut to the chase. Stay clear. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Allow me. Born of ice and frost.
Yay! And no 5-star stuff. Still the crappy fragment pieces. Ah! So it goes sliver, fragment, shard, and gem, right? Inazuma story quest. We are this far. Immovable God and Eternal... So we haven't faced off with... well, I guess it'd be... Is it the Shogun or I? Because I found out by accident that it's actually the robot you face off with her golem. And the real woman is in her own little dimension world thing. Her own teapot. Oh. Okay. Where to next? You know, honestly... Wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. We could tackle that one. Cleansing... Yeah, we started that one. We never got that.
Respect must be.
I guess we could continue on with this particular thing. Start getting some story stuff done. Inazuma, highly dangerous. Like that'll deter me. Psh. Psh, I say. Over here, I think.
According to the letter.
Stream
this should
ends.
be the
Oh
place.
God, no! Please, God, no! This should be the
Sorry,
place.
we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wow, how rude!
Wait, we're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
My attire kicks ass. Thank you very much.
Are our clothes really so? What Paimon means to say is.
The Yashiro
Pure is
Commission's
trying to be
seal.
mean to me.
This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Paimon! You're supposed to say that internal. Use the internal voice. And funnily enough, I'm there as Kokomi, which is a princess.
Well,
You'd think
now
they'd
that
kind of
we're here,
recognize
where's
that.
Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
You know, it's funny because I haven't done any of the main story quests in 3 months? 2 months, maybe? It's been a while. I'm pretty sure that Toma done forgot, and he's moved on.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
Yep, I done forgot.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax, no need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
okay?
All right, all right. I've had my fun.
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Wait, what am I waiting on?
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito.
Why it let you do the last event without doing this part? I have no idea. I hadn't started it, so maybe that's why.
So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. Though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
There were, I want to say, 3 side quests that popped up that I couldn't do the event stuff until I completed those, as I met characters in the event, which was weird. But like, I'd finish the event at a certain person, and then it would tell me, oh hey, you haven't completed the side quest with this person yet that's on your list. You have to go do that now before we'll let you back to the other. Like, wow, that's mighty fine of you there, game. Water does not belong down the lungs. I'm not a fish.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Paimon.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination.
That poisonous water, I know, man. Sucks.
A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
So we'll be allowed to meet the Shirashagi Himegami. That's a mouthful.
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Okay. Ooh, let's explore. Hi, person. It's another peaceful, carefree day. Welcome to the Komoro Tea House. I am a doorman for the Kamisato clan and I work here. Being said, I really have nothing better to do than drinking tea. It's far more relaxed compared to the days when I still had a vision. Not bad at all. Don't misunderstand. Even though I have lost my vision, I am not actually a victim of the vision hunt decree. I lost mine in a competition fair and square. Back when I was a polearm instructor, I challenged Kamisato Ayato to a duel with polearms. Having learned the secret techniques of the Katane school, I thought I was invincible. But as you might expect, how could I defeat Kamisato Ayato with my limited skill? After losing, I handed my vision over. Strangely, losing the vision felt like letting go of a heavy burden. Those obsessions I had before all disappeared. From that day forth, I no longer stepped into the Kamisato clan estate and became a doorman instead. Not only has excellent swordsmanship, but has great skill with the polearm. It's really an honor that I can still serve him as an ordinary doorman. It's not a peaceful life is easy to come by. As for me, I no longer need to slave away for some glittering little ball. Dude, that... I don't know. What's your guys' take on this? I think if I had a vision, I would probably consider it very precious. It was my youthful ignorance. Please forget about it. In my current job, I probably won't be needing a sword or spear. My skills with the spear are probably of little use. If you don't mind, please accept it. Oh, hey, we got a free thing. maybe? Adventurers experience. That's it. Okay. But hey, it'll help build somebody up. Ooh. Drums? No. Oh, can't play the drums with a sword anyway.
The books were more interesting in the past.
Khemor Tea House is such a great place to drink tea. If only I had an old classical text on hand. Are you also interested in old tomes as well? Not bad. Kids like you are rare. You have to read these old classics slowly. Nowadays, I'm sorry, it's not that I disapprove of the younger generation. It's just the fact that Ye Publishing House has been focusing on light literature recently. I really can't accept that. Pondering, thinking, and coming up with the right words are all part of the fun of literature. Using simple and forgettable pleasures to win readers over, I don't think it's a good trend. Hard to find a classy tea house in Inazuma nowadays. Indeed, only when those who understand real culture gather together can we maintain the serenity of this place. I heard from Kozu that you were invited by the Kamisato clan to Khemor Tea House. If Kazu is around, you can feel free to relax here. Many people have been taken in by Kazu's weak, girly appearance and have paid the price. This girl is not just a talker, she can handle herself really well. She is the offspring of the Kamisato clan's retainers. Her swordsmanship is impeccable, though she's nowhere near as good as me. Dude, you're a little old to be saying that. With her skills, she is definitely qualified to be the gatekeeper of Khemor Tea House. Perhaps she's even overqualified. Alright. What about this one? It's very cute, eh? He's an old friend of mine. Back in our... How the Shumatsuban? We were both well-known hunks. I would be remiss not to mention my grand history if we're going to be talking about that. Back in the day, I was an instructor at the Ninja Village. No one dared to not greet me when they saw me. Tarumaru followed me around back then as well. We served the Kamisato clan loyally together. Now that both of us are retired, I'm not sure if they can still count on those youngins. They're probably still expecting me to give them a score, I'll bet. Okay, nothing. Ooh. Haha, we have a book. Nothing else. Puppy! Woof. Aww. Oh, hang on 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. Go to the statue of the omnipresent. Okay. Oh, so it's up here? Beep, beep, coming through. Has it always been like this? Because I don't remember it being quite like this. Maybe it was.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they?
Come on.
Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into the statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Man, that seems boring as hell. You know, all these people living for hundreds of years in the same state, and ends up somebody escapes and be seeing all these cool things in the other places.
Seems like
That would
every
be
god
lame.
has their own will.
Lame.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
That tone of voice.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
What?
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Okay. And we are off to 700 meters away. That's a distance. Highly dangerous. Yes, because that is the best way to experience this game. I'm in danger. More story time?
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato
Yeah, the Jade
residence,
Chamber's
honored
pretty
guest.
cool.
Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himigimi you keep going on about?
Himigimi.
So, where's she at?
Sorry, shouldn't laugh, but the name. Himigimi. Oh my gosh.
Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Are there any other names you guys find to be absolutely hilarious when you hear from this game?
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot.
I don't know, just the heme-geme thing just makes me laugh. I can't stop it, it's funny.
Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
Yeah, probably best not to commit to starting a rebellion.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
No, please, wait! Please, don't go!
Hey, you won't talk to me face to face. We're kind of done.
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
Story of the 3 visionless people.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
Sorry, somebody was asking me some questions. Alright, well, let's go talk to these people.
Then you have my gratitude.
I have to say, I like this girl's voice. Very soothing, very nice.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Princess Behind the Curtain. Ooh, 30 Primo Gems. Nice. Let's heckin' go. Oh wait, is that the code for the Prima Gems? Where do we redeem that? Haha! CSP DKSC. So many letters. Shata, thank you. Haha. Thank you, Moo. Hello? Hello? Thank you. There we go. Oh, it's like, who's joining? Who's joining? What did I do? Ah! Panic! I love the Eevee emotes. They're so cute.
Let's see. Where's the
China.
person Ayaka told us about?
Make sure you got it too. Well, I greatly appreciate that, friend.
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Oh, there we go.
You must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay. Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him.
Hey lady, sometimes it's time to move on.
But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help
30
but
years
wonder,
is a long time.
was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
That's a cute Vaporeon. I am looking to get myself an animated emote of Eevee, but I haven't found any good ones yet.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
I know that's Fennekin's evolution line. I just don't remember the names of them.
Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Don't have your Pokemon emotes right now? That's sad.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Yo, dude.
You must be
Sup?
Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True.
Okay,
but
so
that's
you
not why I
have
chose to stay
dealt
here.
with what's to come, fighting with Little Miss Crazy, right? Do I need to make sure my Lumine is leveled up pretty high?
And what made me want to come here 30 years
Or
ago?
do we have access to all of our
And
players
why have
at
I
that
never
point?
wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
A second. So, I know I fight the Shogun here soon to save somebody's life, I think it is. I've only seen some of that aspect. Do I have to fight her as Lumine, or do I get to use my party?
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy.
Team? Alright.
Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Hang on a second. My hands are so dried out. The last few days I've been handling a lot of cardboard and stuff, and my hands are just dry. Genius Paimon. I know, she comes up with the bestest of ideas.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll help.
I'd keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
So, just point me to his house.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right.
Paimon, how in the world would you know?
Let's see what we have here.
Does it say Tajima's diary all across the top of it?
Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead.
Smooth.
Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
Got him.
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more!
But wait, there's more.
I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine. So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Over here.
Here we are. This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot.
3 rocks under a tree, huh?
The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
Man, we're nosy as heck.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village.
We're
Sounds
separated
so
during war.
familiar.
Go wait for me in
Where
Konda
is that
Village.
place
There'll be a
again?
safe home for us there.
So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Yes, let's. Why is Kachin just so dang pretty? Like, seriously, she's just so gorgeous. Oh, there's my dude.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared. No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
Damn, that's... Genshin, I'm not here for a feels train. What the heck?
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad. Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier.
You know, I kind of feel it's rude to talk about him in such a way when he's right there. Ah! Come on, game.
At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
Some of the things game programmers do just baffle me. Like, that's just so rude.
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, Inazuma Fishing Association. Well, we're not going there, but close enough. I'm not sure if it's very important that I keep getting those anymore because we need the electro sigils.
Controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the vision hunt. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
Also, the lack of mouth movement when talking, that still drives me nuts.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
How rude. They're rude a lot in this game, on this island.
Happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him?
Paimon, we just went through this. He lost his vision like the other guy. The other guy lost his memory. This dude's lost his memory.
Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
This is like a child's program now.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
It's kind of an intriguing aspect to the story for me, that the visions that some people and a lot of people in Mondstadt and such seem to take for granted, how much of yourself actually goes into that little gemstone. It's like, not only does it give you your abilities, your elemental powers, but it also takes from you as well. Huh.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two.
Oh, we get to go after treasure hoarders. Yay, we get to give somebody a beatdown.
If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Oh yeah, I was wanting to see Ningguang. Ha, keep messing that up. Oh yeah, we gotta do actually one more run of the Geohypostasis for her. I might do that before I end the stream. Okay, where are we going? Really? They aren't all that far? Oh, that's just seagrass.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
Right.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Another test subject.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Access denied. Nope.
That was easy.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know?
TI fighting time. Heck yeah. Time to lay the pimp hand of God down upon these guys.
Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh,
That was easy. I
remember.
know. Why does the game keep telling me that I'm in danger in a dangerous area when I'm slaughtering these people?
So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew we shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom.
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Really? We're gonna let the fact that... She is extremely powerful. Lumina's amazing. She can knock the hell out of these guys, rope them up, and drag them back without even breaking a sweat. Why is she letting them go at all?
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here.
It's a happy fox puppy!
We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
It was up in the corner. He got up and
we
walked
redeemed
off to the
ourselves for
side.
some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
I hate thieves. I hate criminals. Look at the popper pop. Highly dangerous. It's so cute. Though I did see a terrifying video the other day. Like, really terrifying. I'd never seen what a rabid fox looked like before, and I was a lot like freaked the heck out. Like, really, really freaked the hell out.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
Tsuko Momono? That's an interesting name. Fox nice, yes. Rabid fox, not nice, no.
Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it. Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Yeah, no.
Whoa, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from.
I'm on. Oh my, that was... That was excellent.
How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the price is increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself.
Roar. Oh, it's cute. Terrara roar.
If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
So this is a good reason why you never tell your government what you have exactly.
Sword? What sword?
Keep it hidden.
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now.
Can it be a super sword for Kaching so I can just buy it from him and life would be good? I'd be okay with
I asked him
that.
about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
Don't incur the taxman's wrath.
But we didn't buy anything.
Information is also a kind of commodity.
She's
Wouldn't
true.
you
She's
agree?
right on that.
Don't worry. I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway.
Jeez, 2,000 mora?
Let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. 111 meters. Okay, we can fly that far. Maybe, possibly. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba da da ba da dum ba dum ba dum ba da. Oh yeah.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Encounter with treasure hoarders.
Just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was?
Damn. So the visions can also be a different part of your personality. Seem to take quite a lot out of a person.
I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me.
Quite the sad tale.
And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was serving in this, had a vision, and they took it from me, you guys can have your stupid uniform. I'm on my own. I'm moving on. I would be very, very upset.
Yet another troubled soul.
Like, screw you guys, I'm going home.
Let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience.
Good thing we don't have any visions.
Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
You seem a little too happy about that, Paimon. Adventure rank 51, hurrah! What you got to do? Here to see about it. Let me tell you something new then. So what do you want to know? What is that place called Leeway on the other side of the ocean like? It was super famous for its rocks. You know that too, right? But you definitely don't know that those rocks from Leeway are actually little animals. They can run, yell, and jump? What? Uh-oh. Wow, that's so cool. What about Fontaine? The roads of Fontaine are all built in mid-air. The wagons the people ride fly like egrets. It only takes a short while to get from one side of the village to another. Oh, a hype! Gotcha! For some reason, Microsoft Edge and Twitch have not been cooperating lately, so I'm not sure what it's doing. But it won't display images unless I refresh. It's dumb. What about Sumeru? Sumeru locals have it more difficult. There are grass all over the ground, after all. They eat and drink grass. What? There are no egg rolls, no dango. Poor Sumeru. If only I could get out of here. I could probably be on the other side of the sea already. Rocky animals, flying wagons, please wait for me. Now, here we go. We can actually see what we're doing. What kind of new story? It's a new story told by Uncle Ramsay. He said he's been to many countries, seen many interesting things. In order to record these things, he wrote something called the Travelogue. Showed me a lot of... No yawning. Bad, T.I. Bad. For example, there's a kind of iron carriage that flies in the sky in Fontaine. It runs along an invisible road. It takes no time to travel from one end of the village to the other. There's a special kind of grass in Sumeru which can be planted anywhere. It can be planted in soil, water, or sand. Once it's planted, it will sprout and grow. And there's a kind of boat that can stay at the bottom of the sea for a long time. By riding in that boat, people can go to the deep sea to do all kinds of things and see all kinds of fish. Hey, miHoYo, are we gonna have submarines in the future? Heck yeah! Schnezinea? I don't think so. That's not the point. Recently, Uncle Ramsey stopped sending me his travelogue for some reason, so I'm running out of stories to tell Koichi. I know that Uncle Ramsey has been staying at the Komore tea house. I wanted to go find him, but the gatekeeper's sister Kozo wouldn't let me in because I'm a kid. You look old enough, man. You... Can you help me ask Uncle Ramsey what happened to those travelogues? I'm not that old. Anyway, you look like a reliable person. Please help me. I'll go with you, although I can't get in, I can wait for you near the tea house. Yeah, let's go do the side quest. Oh yeah, we need to go to the... Ah! Hi, Triff! Thank you for the hydrate. That's definitely one way to get my attention. Oh, that's such a cute emote. Whose is that? Squire Sip? That's adorable. Ah! But I need to go over here. Game. I need to talk to Catherine. There's stuff we need. Okay, what's this? Energy recharge, elemental mastery. I like. Huh. Not bad. Is there some kind of upper limit? Level 60, okay. Popper pop. Oh, they don't like to have water splashed on them, by the way. Did you know that?
Allow me.
Does not like. About Ramsey. Oh, that businessman. He is indeed in the tea house. But he's been quite stressed recently. Not sure what happened. I'll find him, just go inside and you'll see him.
My apologies. Komore Tea House.
Hitting the buttons. How is your day gone, Triff? Oh, next room over. Hey, it's a new dude. Are you a traveler? What can I do for you? Oh, you mean the travelogue I wrote for that little girl, Midori? I've been too busy to write those lately. She must be getting anxious. What do you think? They don't sound real to me. I can see you're well-traveled. You can tell right away. Not too bad. Long start to it, but hopefully it stays mellow tonight. I totally understand, friend. The last 2 days have been nothing but heavy lifting brake rotors and automotive and commercial batteries, so I'm definitely enjoying this nice, slower pace to the day. Technically, none of the facts in the travelogues are real. Although some places and characters are based on reality, most of the contents are my own imagination. 42 hours in 2 days? What? Dude, They have got to do better to take care of you. And he summoned his friend and planned to travel around Tavat in this balloon in 80 days. Also, this balloon does not require vision to operate. All it takes is some technical knowledge. These people travel around the world in a balloon and they encounter various strange things and phenomena along the way. I was going to write this for Midori, but for some reason I didn't even have time to finish a short paragraph. You see that guy in the hallway? He's called Heihachi. He's been staring at me since I don't know when. I was going out to look for inspiration for my travelogue, but that guy has been following me everywhere. I don't know what he's trying to do. I'm worried that this guy has ill intentions toward me. I wouldn't dare to go out. That's why the travelogue's been delayed. Isn't much of an option. I'm the only inspector that is up and not sick. Oh, dang. Yeah, that definitely would put a damper on things. Can you accompany me to look for inspiration outside? With you here, I don't think you would dare do anything to me. As the saying goes, one must guard against others. Someone's staring at me from behind. I have to guard against him no matter what. If I'm looking for inspiration, please protect me. Man. I'm not a big fan of escort quests, that's for sure. Hi, puppy. Bye, puppy. Haven't been able to keep anything down or in his little... Oh. Dang, he's got it bad. Well, I mean, you could. I just don't think any of your coworkers would appreciate you anymore. Water at this beach is crystal clear and the color of the sand is so white. Really? That looks pretty brown to me. It would be a nice place to set sail from, or take off from. The scenery here is very nice. Let me write it down in my notes. Please wait a moment. I need to think about how to write my travelogue. You can walk around and enjoy the scenery, but please don't stray too far away from me. The guy, Heihachi, is following me. He's just nearby. Okay, so... Oh. Well. I have been walking around the beach. He is here! Why are you standing in my way? Are you trying to start something? Following you? What? I'm just taking a walk around here. What's wrong with that? Do you own this beach? Who do you think you are? Your hair is really nice. Then let me have a look. There's a river bend in the outskirts to the north of town. The small waterfall there is very nice. Let's go there. Okay. Teleport. I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of this game that makes me want to play Skyrim and stream it. I played and I've done most of the things on the Switch. I think it'd be interesting to play it in a higher performance capacity. Because, let's not lie, the poor Switch, she's good for a lot of things. Yeah, oh hey, you've woke up. Kokomi goes well with a lot of people, I'm noticing. But especially with Kaching. that a little bit of extra electric lightning, or the lightning that bounces between them as they're getting hit with it, that works well. Why are there monsters wandering around? Although the scenery is very nice, it really is quite dangerous, but I can include this experience in my travelogue. Let's get out of here and find a safe place. The guy is still following us. He's really persistent. The hell is this place? There are monsters here. Me? Follow you? Aren't I allowed to come here to enjoy a walk and pick fruit? So paranoid. Yeah. On top of the hill over there. Wow, that's way up there. And there's no easy teleporting. Maybe that one will work. Highly dangerous. Who would have guessed? I mean, I could understand it if I was truly under-leveled, but all the monsters are still around level 70. I don't understand what the game's getting at. Standing on top of the mountain, you can almost see the entire Narukami Island. The wind at the mountaintop is quite strong and the height is perfect for takeoff. There's no obstacles. And it's a long way from Inazuma City. I won't be Oh, come on. By Dushin or by unwanted people. Really is a good location. It's a good location to take off from, and it's a nice place to write about in a travelogue. That guy, he's still following us. He just won't let us go. Dude. It's fine. Don't worry about him. He wouldn't dare do anything rash with you around. When dealing with this kind of person, if you approach him, he would keep pestering you. Anyway, let's call it a day. Go back to the tea house. Who the heck is this guy? I need to know now. I must find out. Need to sleep. Good night and enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, Cycling, for coming to hang out with me, friend. Hopefully you have yourself a wonderful night's sleep. Need to have a look, and offerings weren't there anymore, but when we went there the first time, the deity granted a part of my wish after accepting my offerings. Or something might have stolen the offerings before the deity could accept them. If that's the case, then I'm in trouble. I might not be able to give offerings again. If I'm too persistent with my wishes, even deities will grow impatient. Please help me. Please come with me to the shrine outside the city and take a look. A hydrate? Well, thank you. I'm gonna get my hydrate before I dehydrate. That's some good water. That's some high quality H2O. Oh, Triff, have you seen the new emotes? I need to get follower emotes.
Speed of light. To the chase. Incoming. Access denied.
Done.
That was quick. Yes, we has new ones. I need to set up follower ones, and I need an animated one. But we're working on it. I'm getting better. I'm figuring things out that I'm failing at. You thieves, the deity isn't replying to me because you stole all my offerings. Offerings? Are you talking about the things that were placed beside the shrine? Please, we wouldn't want those things even if you gifted them to us. Also, if you're offering that kind of rubbish to the shrine, it would be funny if the deity replied to you at all. A snack? Those are cool. I like the snack one. What did you say? My offerings aren't rubbish. Forget it. We don't have time to play around with you. Stupid treasure hoarders. They're just so stupid. Since things have turned out like this, I guess my wish won't be granted anyway. My two wishes were simple. My first wish is that I don't want to take exams anymore. If I don't have to take exams, then I won't be scolded. The other one is, I wish that the meanie at school stopped bullying me. She's a person that's in my class. She's totally unreasonable. She saw me many times while I was making a wish at the shrine. When she overheard me saying I don't want to take exams, she went to my teachers and asked for my results. From then on, she'd always tell me that my time is better spent paying attention in class rather than praying to a shrine. She also said that if I'm that naggy, even deities will get impatient. Dude, she's 125% correct. She even said I'm being really pathetic. But when the adults face hardship, they always make offerings at the shrine. I don't get it. I thought everyone gave offerings to the shrine to ask for the gods' help. Either way, my wishes won't be granted now. This kid's starting to annoy me and get under my skin. Ask for Koichi's opinion, but where are they? Hello? Where the heck is Koichi? I don't get it. While we're at it, let me steal some berries. And whatever's here. Hang on. Oh. What do I need to finish? International Travelogue. Midori is International Travelogue, so I gotta finish this one? Oh, man. That's no fun. See, this is what I keep running into. I'm in the middle of one. Why does it make me go to this one? I didn't even... Oh, wait, I did. Never mind. So we gotta talk to the dude. The dude with the tude. Some ideas about the main story of my travelogue, but it'll take a day or two to finish the chapter. I wrote a few paragraphs before. Please take these paragraphs to Midori first. When I'm finished with the story, I'll ask someone to bring her the completed travelogue. That's what he says. How would I know if he has any other agendas? I said this guy has ulterior motives for writing these travelogues. Who would think about such random nonsense? Traveling around Tevat in a hot air balloon without using a vision? Must be some sort of agenda behind it. He just hasn't exposed himself yet. Dude is paranoid. I don't know how I got myself set on this particular path, though. Oh, wait, she's only 26 meters away. We can do this.
We're way behind schedule.
Yes, we are. Did you get the travelogue? Travel around Tibet in 80 days. Wow, thank you. Let me have a look. This is so thin. The other travelogues are so much thicker. So I'll wait and read it when Uncle Ramsey is finished. Then I'll have a new story to tell Koichi. Thank you, traveler. These are for you. Please accept them. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Hey, I'll take those. Okay, so... That's a little breezy, huh? Well, what can I help you with? Oh, the shrines? I've been there a few times as well. One of the deity's blessings so that after I grow up, I can go to the outside world and see what it's like. However, at the end of the day, the offerings are only a form of prayer. I still need to work hard. Traff. My dude, you might want to go and get that checked out. I must earn enough money first. Yeah, as long as you have the deity's blessing, your dreams will come true. Can't say that for sure. After all, if I really did go to the outside world, I don't think Inazuma's deities would be able to protect me. But thank you, Triff, for the bits. That's very nice of you. Just, we need to have that looked at. I have to get you a doctor. My parents used to say that giving offerings to the deities is just getting some peace of mind. If you want to fulfill your wishes, then it still depends on how much hard work you put in. Can't really explain things that well. If you guys want to know more, then have a talk with Nanatsuki. She's quite knowledgeable in these things. That is an awesome emote. Too bad the chat thing butchered it. Tob stink and a fluffy butt. A fluffy butt. Let's go find Nanatsuki. Can I actually go to her? I don't think she's a part of any active quests. You see it in the regular chat. I can. One of these days I might actually get around to uploading all of my YouTube videos. I keep getting distracted and forget to do so. Why do you look so upset? Did someone bully you? Natsuki, you must know how everyone in the city gives offerings to the shrine to ask for blessings from the other deities, right? As long as we put our heart into our offerings and make it so that the deities have a reason to reply, then any wish can be granted, right? Why are you mentioning this all of a sudden? Did something happen? You went so eagerly to the shrine because of something like this. I wholeheartedly gave my offerings to the deity, however those offerings kept on getting stolen. I thought the deity would blame me for this and wouldn't watch over me anymore. Silly child, don't worry, the deity won't get mad at you for something small like this. Really? That's good. But in the same way, that deity probably won't help someone just because of some offerings. The reason people give offerings and ask for blessings isn't that they want their wish to be granted. Rather, those people gave their offering to build a firm base for their confidence. As we've already told our wishes to the deity, we must try our best to make those wishes come true. With the deity watching over us, if we put in the effort, we'll succeed for sure. With that kind of confidence, people are then willing to give it their all to fulfill their wishes. That's the reason why everyone gives offerings to the shrines. What in the world is that one, Moo? Nizina Zoom? Oh, it's a little bitty tiny little emote. At the end of the day, it's people that move the world. If we pray to deities and take no action, even if a deity wanted to help, it still won't know what it should do. But when I gave offerings to the shrine before, the deity always directly helped me. Time with the Fire, that mister who wanted to become stronger, and that comic book of mine. You're right, it seems like the deity has a direct way of fulfilling wishes. But not only did the exams not disappear, but that bully is still there. She still nags me every day about doing my schoolwork. Wait a minute, that person who's bullying you, what's her name? When did she appear? She's called... What's her name again? I think she entered school at the same time as me. No, I think a bit earlier. Or was it later? Why can't I remember anything? The only thing that I can remember is a girl telling me to study. Seems like the deity has responded to your wishes again and is currently helping you conquer your dislike for exams. And that girl, the one who bullies me all the time, the deity sent her to force me to study? No, I don't want to study. I want to take exams. She's here. She's right over there. She's coming over from the other side of the street. Can't you see her? She's coming over with a huge pile of exam papers. I don't want to take an exam. That's funny. Very seems like that deity is very dedicated. It doesn't feel like something a deity would do. The deity's personal supervision, that child should be able to successfully pass its exams. After all, I guess even deities can't stand that child's constant nagging. So the Shogun's cursed him? Wait, why are there leaves on the road? They weren't here before. Yay! Okay. We kind of need to go back to this one, don't we? Yeah, that should be the next one. Okay, back to this. 100 meters, not far. Hey, can we cook? Advertisement board. There we go. Okay, cool.
We're way behind schedule.
I didn't realize we could cook here in this town. I mean, they've done everything else wrong and broke everything. Stupid vision hunt decree. And drop. Oh, did it just kill me?
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these
I probably just took hellacious damage with that one.
Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Zealous derp.
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Dude, you won't even get that blade out of your scabbard before I slice your arm off. Get over yourself.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world.
Well, sad to say, but he'll have to be the best sword master in the world after me. Shita.
And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism.
You want to tell him or you want me?
So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
Sensei just doesn't know who you people really are.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
What time do we need to stay here? Between 1800 and 2400. Okay. I think they could have put the clock thing in a little bit better position, but whatever. It works. We get her done. Tick, 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 tick. Oh. No! Wrong buttons. Pushing the wrong button.
So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei one of his fits of madness.
Wouldn't have been any worse than my fits of madness, just saying.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
That's some dedication right there.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
But Lumine doesn't see who it was. Ooh.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
No, grab it. Oh. Is it gone, you glitching? Oh, over there? Went the wrong way. Can't help it.
Aha! Suspicious person sighted!
She's too excited.
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Dolmon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Paimon, for an emergency food, you're quite noisy.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Then why were you there? Makes
When
no
we
sense.
were young, we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Now, if he was training himself to be like that with his vision, it would have absorbed it. And when it was taken from him, it took that away from him.
But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best swordmaster, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal.
So I wonder,
no matter what stood in his way.
if we, or when we beat the Shogun, in the first battle anyway, does she end the Vision Hunt decree?
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations from me.
Dude, you got a problem with letting go, which I can't say anything, I do too, but still.
Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all.
Paimon gets, what, about 98.5% of the time gets it all wrong?
Still,
Just saying.
Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Yeah, we just landed on the roof. I didn't even... Oh,
You're saying he isn't
I didn't
possessed?
lose too much health.
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting.
That is still so disconcerting. Mouth movement. When there's text being read, mouth movement. Ah! Yay for Yai. Especially for you, Moo, considering how much effort it took to get her.
I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
I'm just glad you were able to get her.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Still miffed about getting Chi-Chi? Yeah, I would be too.
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from
50
her.
rolls, all for another healer I'm not going to build up for a long while. Yeah, I kind of have a list of those myself. See? So many... Oh, wait, we could do it this way. This is more impressive. So many characters. C6, 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 C6. Let's see. No, she's like C2. C6, C6, C6.
I created another universe and found
C6, C6, and everybody above this point except Hu Tao is C6. And no, Sucrose isn't. She's C3. No, 50-50s don't reset. I'm not gonna lie, I will probably drop some money to try and get at least 1 or 2 more of Yai. Depends on how our luck goes, I guess.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me.
Okay, this guy's delusional. Why does he still have his sword? I mean, I guess I get it. It's probably part of the character skin and aspect, but still.
I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
Oh, that voice. Be the one archer I use. Already working on building her party out. She's the one I'm not going to stick to my... There's no casters. Buy BP and Moon Thing if each 5-star wasn't $450. Bring up the weapons, yeah. I really, really like Yai's voice. Wow.
Then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
Actually, we have an answer, Miss Yai.
As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now.
That's crazy. But I'm kind of like enraptured by her voice at the moment, so sorry.
Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, When you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei.
Really like the
After
story.
you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue.
I've been to some streamers that, instead of letting things play out, they'll just sit there and bounce the button and try to get through it as quickly as they can. For me, I feel it's an injustice because these people went through all the effort of coding the game, coming up with a story, voice acting, and I want to hear it. Patiently waiting.
I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head
It is nice
held
to have you
high
back, Mo.
and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way. Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
So
Well, that was
even
anticlimactic.
though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
Hey, we get to hang out with the cutie.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Her dress is really, really pretty.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. I'm so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. for now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Oh yeah, we were doing this stuff for this lady, wasn't we? Whoops. Hey, 4 heroes wit? Nice. Oh, I'm sitting there looking right at it. And highly dangerous again. And oh, right in the cutscene.
Ayaka, guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah, short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
We can't... She's not a playable character yet, is she?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe ever.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Yeah, we've got plenty of other things to do.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen? Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance? You will? Really? Naturally.
Wait, she made a promise with us? I don't recall that.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komore Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
It's kind of like a samurai dress with the guarded skirt for the legs there. That's pretty cool.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
I gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Guess
The
we'll start there.
almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling. Of course, we have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
Dang. So what are the other two sides getting from this?
They
That would be an
invariably
important
adopt a
question.
stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree. The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Oh wow, let's fear the Paimon.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Oh, so the princess, maybe? Hopefully?
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group.
I'm glad they can say these words because there's no way I can get that Sangonomiya, Mia, whatever. See, I can't do it. I just heard it and can't do it.
To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt Decree.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Hanamizaka? No, that's not the new place we've been there.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt. By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
All right. Okay, so that's part of the Archon stuff. Cool, cool. Crap, it's 10 o'clock for me. Let me see if we can find ourselves somebody that we can raid. I think I raided Pegasus the last time. Rupee. Guys got any suggestions? I mean, I'm not against attacking Pegasus again. She's very nice. She's very sweet. What's that one? Blankies! That's real cute. Terrorizu? I'm not sure I'm following that person. Oh, mute. Okay, well, I am there now. Okay. Well, we will go attack them then. Does a lot of art and some game streams. She's super sweet. Well, let's definitely spread some love then. There she is. All right. Raid has been started. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun to have you here. Hope you guys had fun as we explored this part of the story that I ain't made it to yet because I'm really slow. But anyway, I will probably stream again Friday, so I hope to catch you there. Rar, have yourselves a good couple of days, and I hope you stay safe out there. See you later.